Racing. Rough riding from the inside, just dwelled a little at the start and beginning okay was Balance the Globe. Out wide of the track, Adelong was going forward as they settled footy into stride, and Adelong's gained a lead. Balance the Globe's up there also with it, not too far away. Thurns will settle in third place. In behind those then came Cowan as they work off the back straight. Behind them was Nice Pins. A gap in the field further back then came Ferns, who's in fact Ferns has gone to the lead. Well back in the run then came Society Roll. Miss Alabama's a fair way back with Nice Pins, who's getting a long way out of its ground early, and Raiseway is back at the tail of the field. 700 metres out and Ferns travels well in front, leads by 3/4. Adelong is racing in second place. Over on the inside appears to be Cowan running in third. In behind those then came Balance the Globe, Miss Alabama, as they work towards the turn at the 500. Favourite travels well Ferns and will straighten up at the 450, about a length in front. The second place was Adelong, who's about to issue a challenge on the outsider, and this two have got right away from the rest of the field as they turn. Ferns in front, down by the 250, out by a length or so. Into second place was Post Hoc, who's coming out after this leader, or is it Cowan? It is on the outside. Cowan's out after this leader, which is Ferns. Out wide of the track, Adelong starts to wind up quickly, and further out in the track there was Miss Alabama, getting down with 100 metres to go. Ferns is kicking back. Ferns over on the inside and flying through late now was Rough Riding. Rough Riding will beat them all. Rough Riding's got up the score. Now second, Miss Alabama's up there also with Ferns, and not too far away in the field. Then came Cowan. In behind those was Glamour and Damage, who never really got warm. Further back was Adelong. In company there with Balance the Globe. Well back in the field was Raiseway. Post Hoc never got warm, and last of all was Nice Pins across the line. 120.87, and Rough Riding's come from well back in the field, has got the run over on the inside to get up and score. 10 Rough Riding will be first. Now a good go for the Mitre end. Lights on. And racing, Charmonique won the start. Now missing it hopelessly was Cheeky Mate. It's out the back. Lawson's Hill's also slowly to stride with Oh Me. On the other hand, Charmonique's now booting forward in search for the lead, but Scenic Prince has gained across it. Scenic Prince leads now into the back. Charmonique racing second, and at one of the track, the Find was going forward. In behind those, Ava Bolly into fourth place, followed by Resurface. The top weight Go Stagger leads into sixth position out wide. Then a gap in the field to Oh Me. Well back was Princess Tara. Quakers got back the third last in the field as they worked their way off the back straight. Cheeky Mate's back second last, and last of all now Lawson's Hill along the side and approaching the 600 metre mark. The Fine led the way. Over on the inside was Scenic Prince racing in second place as they worked past the 600. In behind them then came Charmonique as they worked towards the home turn now. 500 metres to travel. Pulling to the outside was Princess Tara from a long way back. Oh Me appeared to be struggling into the straight at the 450, and Scenic Prince dashed away. Two in front. The Fine, the outside's battling away. Here's the run for Charmonique back on the inside, and Ava Bolly pulls to the extreme outside and starts to run on quickly. Then came Quaker, who's starting to launch a runner, but in front was Scenic Prince inside the 200. Out wide, Quaker starting to wind up. It's coming quickly, but Scenic Prince has got a big break at the 100. About 4 in front. Trying hard was Quaker, but it's all Scenic Prince down to the line. Won it by 2. Quaker ran second. Third home, nearly a dead heat. Either Oh Me or Lawson's Hill. In behind them came Ava Bolly, followed in by the Find. Well back in the run then came Charmonique in company with Go Stagger Lee, Princess Tara. Well back in the run was Resurface, and back towards the tail was Cheeky Mate after bundling the start. Now starter's pretty happy, gets onto his platform. Racing. Set your sights from the inside, missed the start, strategic, began okay. Quick Dancer's showing speed, Joe's horse out wide going forward, and Zarusa's not too far away. Cassie D's in behind those as they link up towards the 600 metre mark. Out one of the track, Our Miss is pressing forward. Just further back in the field there, drifting back over on the inside now was Set Your Sights. Well back in the run was Oracle Choice as they turned for home, and Edith as well back, likewise Lady Ergun. And last of all turning was Wadaka. At the 400 metre mark they travel, and Quick Dancer Dancer travels okay. It's out by 2 lengths and full of running. Our Miss to the outside starts to run on strongly as they work down towards the 300 metre mark, and Joe's Horse is getting the split through. Just in front was Quick Dancer. Joe's Horse out wide on the track. Our Miss, and starting to wind up now was Strategic out wide. Bursting through was Joe's Horse, hitting the lead. Strategic out wide. Strategic at Our Horse, and Strategic will score. Joe's Horse has run second. Third home, I fancy Our Miss. Just in front of Quick Dancer. In behind those to make up some ground then came Set Your Sights. Further back in the field came Feel the Fever, who never really got warm but finished in about 6th position. And behind those then came Wadaka. Well back in the field, further back there came Zarusa. Further back in the field was Lady Ergun, Origal Choice. And Editha was back towards the tail of the field, and a tail of the field. Over there at the 1300. On start time now for the 4th event. Starters around onto his platform. They're all set. Didn't hold them long, and away they go. Bridgie Boo from the centre of the track began okay. Barubi eyed away quite well. Further out in the track going forward now was DeSamo, and DeSamo's gained a lead. DeSamo crosses Bridgie Boo. Into third place the inside was Barubi eyed, and out wide of the track was Canny Fella. Tyranny's 3 wide. Canny Fella's just in behind it. 1 length away was Cosmic Latte as they worked their way off the back. Magical Flight was a fair way back in the run, and Planet Earth back towards the tail of the field. Along the side of the circuit, and approaching the 700 metre mark now, and the leader's going quickly. That's DeSamo in front. DeSamo led the way. It's out by 4 lengths now, and Bridgie Boo running second. Third place was Tyranny the outside, followed by Barubi eyed. A few of these are off the bit chasing. Canny Fella's a long way back in the field, and so too was Magical Flight as they turn for home. At the 500, DeSamo's gone very quickly. It's out by 3 lengths. Doing the chasing was Bridgie Boo. Back on the inside was Barubi eyed, who's hard under the whip, and winding up now was Canny Fella out wide on the track, and also coming through there was Tyranny, but down by the 250. It's DeSamo, still got a handy break. Bridgie Boo the outside, starting to wind up quickly now at the 150. DeSamo in front. Bridgie Boo the outside's coming very quickly. Bridgie Boo after DeSamo. DeSamo a half in front, but Bridgie Boo's got it. Bridgie Boo on the outside got up to score a half length. DeSamo ran second. Running third, Canny Fella. Fourth in, Magical Flight then from Cosmic Latte. And behind those, further back in the field as they crossed the line was Barubi eyed. Well back in the run came Planet Earth, and back towards the tail was Tyranny. Started just on the bottom of the platform. Now he climbs it. Lets them go, racing. Pipe Dreamer from the inside began quickly. Quadrille was slowly into stride and showing some speed. There was Blinkin' Angel, who's up in that early division. Blinkin' Angel and Time Rules from out wide is now crossing over. Into third place over on the inside was Well Met as they settle down. Balloon Man's not too far away as they go past the 800 metre mark. Travelling up was Hunter Forest, but pulling a little. It's up into 5th place over on the outside, but works into it well. Then came Pipe Dreamer, who's just drifted back a little. Well back in the field was Quadrille, and Blinkin' Angel's also well back as they pass the 500 metre mark now, and Blinkin' Angel with the advantage of the inside will lead the way as they turn for home. Time Rules the outside, about to issue a challenge. Easing off the heels was Well Met. Pulled to the outside was Hunter Forest, whose travels okay. Down by the 300 metre mark and running the lead was Time Rules. Now out wide, Hunter Forest starts to join in quickly, and going with them now was Balloon Man, and right down the outside starting to join in was Mayoress. Mayoress out wide starts to join in quickly, shot through to the lead. Trying hard there was Hunter Forest, and late out wide was Shepherd's Lil running on, but it's Mayoress in front, and Mayoress pulling away to win by a length. Second home was Shepherd's Lil. Running in third was Hunter Forest. Fourth in its close, either Quadrille or Balloon Man. There's not much between that pair. Then further back was Well Met in company there with Pipe Dreamer. Well back of the run, Blinkin' Angel, and knocking up Time Rules. Well, both first and second have come from well back in the field approaching the turn. They were both back around second and third last. And number 8, Mayoress, ridden by Michael Squires, coming of the well-timed run, has landed the prize over 5 Shepherd's Lil. They both made their runs together, once turning for home, Morgan Butler, and 3 Hunter Forest will be third, Peter Graham. Numbers are coming up after the completion of the 5th of the day. It's 8, 5, 3 and 4. Set to go. It's a good line. Racing. Jumped as one, Pater's Brush showing speed, and Bush Pilot, ridden with some urgency out wide to take a more prominent role, will cross and lead. So Bush Pilot's going to lead. Pater's Brush gets through to second, blocks out wide, and even wider still was Smart Strike. From the country's going to settle over on the inside. Galactic Queen was a little wide, and behind those runners then came Strabo's back third last. We're on Johnny second last, and Blue Moon Girl was last of all. Troubling along about the 1,000-metre mark, and favourite Pater's Brush now took over. Leads a length and a half. Bush Pilot running second. Top weight Block running third, and fourth on the outside. Smart Strike pulling its way up there. And behind those then came From the Country. Galactic Queen's just held up for a run then, followed by Strabo. Back second last was We're On Johnny, and last of all Blue Moon Girl, passing the 600. And Pater's Brush led the way. It leads by 3 parts of a length. Over on the inside, Bush Pilot is up running second. Then came on the outside Block, who's now up to third and about to issue a challenge. Very wide was Smart Strike, starting to work into it okay as they turn for home, and Galactic Queen pulled to the outside as they raced down with 300 metres to go. Over on the inside it was Bush Pilot. Pater's Brush not giving a lot for the moment. Starting to wind up now was Galactic Queen out wide. It could be the one. Galactic Queen out wide, swept up to Bush Pilot. Galactic Queen quickly raced to the lead. Battling away Pater's Brush, and also there Bush Pilot, but Galactic Queen's going to score. Length on the line. Bush Pilot ran second. Third home goes to Pater's Brush, and fourth in, pretty tight. I'd say Block, just ahead of the fast finishing Royal Magenta. Strabo was next in, then came Smart Strike. Back in the field, then came Blue Moon Girl, and back towards the tail, We're On Johnny. Now here comes the starter again, take two. Might hold them long. Racing. Cold Zephyr from the inside away slowly. Shanae out wide began very quickly. It's showing speed. Catherine Zeta also going forward. Not far away in the field then came further back was Sky Shannon as they settled fully into stride. Over on the inside was Sky Opera. In behind those runners then came Cold Zephyr, who's now mustering speed. Behind them was Saddle King. Golden Moor's getting a fair way back out of its ground. Glory Joe's a mile back out of it. So too was Jambala as they work along towards the turn. Belly Top was well back in the field. In company there with a Reba Bullet, and back towards the tail of the field now Strategic and My Laventus as they turn for home now into the straight. And up on the outside, issuing a challenge here now was Catherine Zeta. Catherine Zeta's quickly raced up to Shanae. It appears to be over on the inside. Gold Zephyr's got the run over on the inside, starts to work into it. And winding up now was Saddle King out wide, and coming with a run now was Jambala. Catherine Zeta hit the front at the 150 metre mark. Jambala out wide, starting to finish quickly with also the other runner, Saddle King. But in front though, Catherine Zeta punched out to the lines, going to score. Saddle King will get up and run second. Third home, Jambala. Fourth in goes to Shanae, I fancy, just ahead of Gunzeal. In behind those runners as they come back was a Reba Bullet. Well back on the run was Cold Zephyr. Further back there was Strategic, followed by Glory Joe. Well back on the run was My Laventus. Sky Shannon was next in with Belly Top, and back but they must be all in because there's a starter coming around. So we're set for a start. Already. Racing. Rosalind's Doctor from the inside missed the start and quickly into stride out wide on the track there. I Do the Weds began okay. They settled down fully into stride, and Dollinger from out wide is driving across. Dollinger, the Grey's going to go across and lead the way as they travel down past the 800 metre mark. Dan Inder's getting through to be running in second place as they work along the back. I Do Weds not too far away. In behind those then came Rosalind's Doctor, Passion Palis. Well back through the field there came I Do Weds, who's drifted well back through the field now. Call the shots as Where's the midfield? Covina just ahead of it. Sir Canny also as they turn towards the turn at the 500 metre mark. And Dan Inder over on the inside appears to be. It's hit the front. On the outside, though, about to level up quickly now. On the outside now was Deninder. Also showing there Dollinger in the centre of the track as they work down the straight now. And Sir Canny's kept into it very well. And Shanvel now swimming to the lead. It's Shanvel out in front. Deninder's backing away on the inside, but hitting the lead now was Sir Canny, it appears to be. So Sir Canny drifting away. Deninder's fighting coming back, and then further back in the field, I Do the Wed getting home hard, but it's Sir Kenny's going to score. I Do the Wed's run second. Third home was Deninda. Fourth, it's pretty close. We've got Rosalind's Doctor over on the inside. Not too far away was Sunset Gift, who made ground. Frame Up was next in, followed in by Arrogata, who was always well back. Dropping out of it there was Dollinger. It's well back in the field with K. Vina. Pulling up towards the tail of the field was Call the Shot, and Passion Palace was always rearwards. Lights flashing away. Starter seems happy. He's onto his platform and he lets them go. Huckleberry Bay from the inside began okay. Bush Doctor showing speed. Raffin Glaive from out wide is going forward in a hurry. Not too far away was Lynn's Money. O'Hagan's Gold is not too far away also. And behind those was Trobbery Ann, but he's caught a little bit wide. A-Bob's getting well back in the field, in company with Time Release, who's well back. So too was Piper Joe, and it was back towards the tail of the field with Race Day along the side at the 700 metre mark, and O'Hagan's Gold up on the outside of Huckleberry Bay. They share the lead. Raffin Glow into third place, and very wide of the track was Our Show Off going forward as they turn the home towards the home turn with 500 metres to travel. Swinging around the home turn, Huckleberry Bay, if the advantage of the inside, just leads the way. On the outside, it's O'Hagan's Gold. It appears to be issuing a challenge now, and further out in the track, starting to wind up now, was Lynn's Money. There's plenty of chances. They come down, turn to go. Sweet as Nuts getting a run through the field as well, but shooting to the lead now was out in the centre of the track, Lynn's Money, and Lynn's Money appears to be shooting away. He's going to score. Sweet as a Nut is battling away, but it's Lynn's Money down to the line's going to score. Second home, nearly a dead heat. Jumping out of the ground, it might be out wide of the track there. Piper's J running second. Sweet as a Nut's in that photo as well, and not too far away was Troby, and they appear to be the main runners in that photo finish. In behind those then came Bush Doctor, was well back in the field with Time Release. Well back was Our Show Off, in company there with Goodbye Good Day, who was always well back with Shank, and they are back towards the tail of the field, and A-Bob was back there near the field with Race Day.
On their way soon.